chance to talk about something, man. Something we call following the money. We like to follow the money over here, man. And this is how we follow the money. And however you like to trade, man, if you're a swing trader or you're a day trader, man, and you're just getting started, this is something more like for the beginners, basically, because market is hot. Everybody wants to get their hand in there, but not everybody knows what to do. So it's a quick way to follow the money on a day-by-day thing. And we like to really do this on the fly. This is the first time I got to sit down at my computer in about a week and a half. So I wanted to pull this up and do this on the computer and not on the cell phone, which I will do things on the cell phone if you like that as well. But there's something I wanted to get into here. This is CNBC.com markets, man, and you could check the bond rates here. We like to check the bond rates, but first of all, we're going to start off with the major indexes, and we like to look at the S&P 500 for the day and just see where it's trending, see if it's going up and it's going down, man, and then we like to find the reason why it's going down. You could catch something in the news, or catch some problems going on, man. Anything could drive the market down nowadays. Somebody flipped over a trash can and somehow the S&P 500's down. But this is a daily chart, man. You see over here to the left, to my left, it's a daily chart, man. You can see where it's trading at the moment. And to its right, you can see you got the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the FTSE, the Nikkei, Shanghai Index, and the DAX, and the VIX, and everything, man. And this is something that you might want to start your day off with, man. You want to, good little news source, man. There's news sources all the way around, man, especially that other one I showed you that was TeleTrader. And I really think you should go check TeleTrader out, download that app. Like I said, I'm not getting kickbacks for TeleTrader, but I really, really think it's beneficial if everybody had TeleTrader on their phone or tablet or laptop or whatever. But over to the right here, man, you got the bond rates, and we like to see what the bond rates are trending. And if the yield is up, bonds are selling off, and the bonds are going down. Basically, that'll drive the yield up. And if you see the yields trending down, that means people are buying the bonds. They're looking for safety plays. The market is too volatile, man, and too much uncertainty. And people want to get yield. They want to get yield on their investment. That's the reason why we're all in this, to make some form of return. So they sit there and check the bond rates, man. And the bond rates fluctuate day to day, and you can see it in the price action of the S&P 500. And as you see, our 10-year, our 30-year, and our 5-year all up. So people are selling bonds. They're selling bonds. They turn around and put the money back into the market, man. So for that day, for that week, and that's how you see where the money is flowing back and forth between the stock market and the bond market and the debt market. The debt market, which aka the bond market, is the biggest market of them all, man. Selling debt. That's what it's all about. Selling debt and trying to make a return. So let's see if my computer is fast enough, man. We'll go over here to this bond, get a little bit more in depth with this bond thing. Like I said, my computer's slow. Got so much loaded on it, but wait for the chart to pull up, man. And you could pull up the bond markets for any country that's issuing bonds, man. You got Japan, Australia, Canada, Brazil, Italy, France, Germany, UK, and you could even check our treasury notes. How long this thing's gonna take to pull up, man. But as you can see, it'll bring up our 3-month, 2-year, 5-year, 10-year, 30-year, and then you can see the UK bonds, and you can just check everybody else's what their bonds and rates are paying, man. And you can check the yield on them as well. We're gonna go with something, man, called the Fear and Greed Index. Like I said, my computer's still running slow, so you have to excuse it, but we like to check the Fear and Greed Index, man, and just see what the market is giving us for the day, man. Are investors greedy? Are they fearful where the market is going, man? And that's going to see how everything is trading today. And we switch back and forth between the bond rate, man, and the fear and greed index, and the Wall Street Journal's high and lows, man, and that's something we'll get to next, man. But as you can see right here, this is the Fear and Greed Index, and this is CNN Business. Or you can just type in Fear and Greed Index on your Google search. Should bring it up. Google's your friend. Um, we closed Friday, as in 61 on the greed. You see the previous close was a 60 in the greed. A week ago was 58. They were greedy. About a month ago, they were very fearful, man. It was at a 12. I think that's when we was getting all the headlines about the trade wars and all the tariffs and everything, man. The market does not like uncertainty. It's just everything starts trading out of whack, man. Trading in a range, man. And when the market feels uncertain, you can see a lot of bond activity going on, man. People want those safety plays, man. Gold, silver, stable things that don't fluctuate too often, man. And so we like to check out the Fear and Greed Index on a daily basis, man. And some you could just save it on your phone, you know. And this is the Wall Street Journal's 52-week highs, and you can see the stocks that finished 52-week highs. It had 99 that finished in the 52-week highs, man. And if you like to ride the wave, man, myself, I don't buy options. I don't really like to buy call options, not unless the volatility is starting to uptrend, man, because that way you could sell it for a higher premium. But I like to go ahead and just buy the underlying straight out, and pick up 50 to 100 shares on the underlying and just ride the wave, man, especially if it's uptrending. Things that most time underlines that trade in their 52-week range continue to uptrend. And as you can see here, man, they got a list of them that was just reaching their 52-week highs, man. They're a little off, or kind of closed a tad bit in the red, but they still in the general area of their 52-week highs, man. It's hard to explain. And you got down here at the bottom, man, you got the new 52-week lows, and those are the ones I like to buy the put options on, because that's like one of the key elements in trading options, man, is the volatility, man. The volatility spikes up, you can always sell your options for higher, man. I say 80%, 80 to 90% of the time, you can sell your options for a higher premium, man. And watching that volatility spikes, man. Yeah, you see that uncertainty, options get priced a little different. So I like to buy put options. So I like to check the ones that always have the 52-week lows, and watch the volatility just keep rising. I try to get in when the volatility is somewhat mid-range or low, and wait for the volatility to pop, man, on the downside, and sell my put options higher, for a higher price, for a higher premium. So this is just, I'll probably do a two-part into this video, but this is just something, a little general way we just like to check out things in the morning, man. And that's really quick, man. You could really put all these in your little Google search on your phone, or save them to your home screen, man, and you could just 2 or 3 clicks and a couple scrolls, man, and you can get a real good overview of what everything is doing, and how you want to attack the market for that day or for that week. So well, check back soon, man, and I'll see if I could go ahead and make this a 2-part video, maybe even a 3-part, man. If I always find something new, I'm always at this. So I appreciate you checking it out.